Visibility 6, temperature 31. Hamid ground, Air India 152, ready for pushback with information Victor. Air India 152, pushback approved, tail to the north.
Pushback approved, 4 Oscar Mike Alpha November.
Qatari 331 Golf Golf. Pushback approved, tail to the north, Air India 152. Philippines 712, say intention. Hamid ground, Philippines 712, ready to taxi to runway 34 right with information uniform. Philippines 712, runway 34 right, taxi via Sierra, Charlie, Alpha, contact tower when ready. Qatar Cargo 965 Heavy, taxi to runway 34 right, contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 34 right via Sierra, Charlie, Alpha, Philippines 712. Taxi to runway 34 right, Qatar Cargo 965 Heavy.
Hamid ground, Turkish 5 Alpha Juliet Heavy, ready to taxi to runway 34 left with information Victor.
Hamid ground, Oman Air 1995, request taxi to parking.
Turkish 5 Alpha Juliet Heavy, taxi to runway 34 left, contact tower when ready.
Taxi to runway 34 left, Turkish 5 Alpha Juliet Heavy.
Hamid ground, Air India 152, ready to taxi with information Victor. Give way to aircraft, Qatar Cargo 965 Heavy. Air India 152, taxi to runway 34 right, contact tower when ready. Taxi to runway 34 right, Air India 152. Qatar Cargo 965 Heavy, give way to aircraft exiting runway 34 right. Give way to aircraft exiting runway 34 right, Qatar Cargo 965 Heavy.
Hamid ground, Qatari 031 Victor Alpha, ready for pushback with information Victor.
Oman Air 221 Whiskey Yankee, say intention.
Hamid ground, Oman Air 221 Whiskey Yankee, request taxi to parking.
Qatari 031 Victor Alpha, pushback approved, tail to the north. Oman Air 221 Whiskey Yankee, taxi to parking, at your discretion.
Pushback approved, tail to the north, Qatari 031 Victor Alpha.
Philippines 71. Hamid Tower, Air India 152, ready for departure in sequence at runway 34 right, departing straight out. Air India 152, hold short of runway 34 right. Hamid, holding short runway 34 right, Air India 152. Cathay 831 Victor Alpha, wind 120 at 5, number 4, runway 34 left, cleared to land.
Number 4, cleared to land, runway 34 left, Cathay 831 Victor Alpha.
Hamid Tower, 9 Victor Sierra Charlie Uniform Heavy, ready for departure at runway 34 right, departing straight out. Qatari 25 Papa Bravo Super, exit runway when able, contact ground on the taxiway.
Hamid Tower, Turkish 5 Alpha Juliet Heavy, ready for departure at runway 34 left, departing north.
9 Victor Sierra Charlie Uniform Heavy, hold short of runway 34 right.
Wilco, Qatari 25 Papa Bravo Super.
Turkish 5 Alpha Juliet Heavy, hold short of runway 34 left. Holding short runway 34 right, 9 Victor Sierra Charlie Uniform Heavy.
Holding short runway 34 left, Turkish 5 Alpha Juliet Heavy.
Contacting Bahrain Center on 127.0, Indonesia 218. Hamid Tower, Emirates 001 Victor Alpha Heavy, inbound on the ILS runway 34 left. Emirates 001 Victor Alpha Heavy, wind 120 at 5, number 5, runway 34 left, cleared to land. Number 5, cleared to land, runway 34 left, Emirates 001 Victor Alpha Heavy. Qatari 80 Victor Heavy, exit runway when able and contact ground, please expedite, traffic on final. Qatari 006 Papa Kilo, is on final runway 34 right. Qatari 006 Papa Kilo, roger. Qatari 006 Papa Kilo, wind 120 at 5, number 2, runway 34 right. Stand by, Air India 152. 9 Victor Sierra Charlie Uniform Heavy, line up and wait runway 34 right. Line up and wait runway 34 right, 9 Victor Sierra Charlie Uniform Heavy. Qatari 1152, exit runway when able and contact ground, please expedite. Victor Tango Mike India Golf Heavy, exit runway when able, contact ground on the taxiway. Wilco, Qatari 1152.
Wilco, Victor Tango Mike India Golf Heavy.
Turkish 5 Alpha Juliet Heavy, wind 120 at 5, runway 34 left, cleared for immediate takeoff.
Hamad Tower, Alpha Papa Tango Echo Mike, inbound on the ILS runway 34 right.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 34 left, Turkish 5 Alpha Juliet Heavy.
Alpha Papa Tango Echo Mike, wind 120 at 5, number 2, runway 34 right, cleared to land. 9 Victor Sierra Charlie Uniform Heavy, wind 120 at 5, runway 34 right, cleared for immediate takeoff.
Number 2, clear to land, runway 34 right, Alpha Papa Tango Echo Mike.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 34 right, 9 Victor Sierra Charlie Uniform Heavy. 9 Victor Sierra Charlie Uniform Heavy, please expedite. Turkish 5 Alpha Juliet Heavy, contact Bahrain Center on 127.0.
Contacting Bahrain Center on 127.0, Turkish 5 Alpha Juliet Heavy.
Attention all aircraft, please stand by, controller changes in progress. Hamad International Traffic, Qatari 44 Bravo Heavy is on final, runway 34 left. For Oscar Mike Alpha November, continue taxi. Qatari 59, pushback approved, tail to the north. Victor Tango Mike India Golf Heavy, taxi to Concourse C Base 305 via Alpha 5, Alpha 6, Romeo, Tango 4, November. Pushback approved, tail to the north, Qatari 59.
Continue taxi, 4 Oscar Mike Alpha November.
Taxiing to Concourse C Gate 305 via Alpha 5, Alpha 6, Romeo, Tango 4, November, Victor Tango Mike India Golf Heavy.
Hamid ground, November 776 Alpha Lima, ready to taxi to runway 34 left with information Victor. November 776 Alpha Lima, runway 34 left, taxi via Kilo, Lima, contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 34. Hamad ground, Qatari 597 Heavy, ready for pushback. Qatari 597 Heavy. Hamad Tower, Air India 152, ready for departure in sequence at runway 34 right, departing straight out.
Emirates 350, exit runway when able, contact ground. Air India 152, your number 2 for departure.
Roger, Air India 152. Wilco, Emirates 350.
Hamad Tower, Qatari 724 Heavy, inbound on the ILS runway 34 left. Qatari 724 Heavy, line 110 at 6, number 4, runway 34 left, cleared to land. Number 4, clear to land, runway 34 left, Qatari 724 Heavy. Emirates 350, thank you, good day. India First 1, thank you, good day.
Hamid Tower, Qatari 1 Alpha, inbound on the ILS runway 34 right.
Hamid Tower, Qatari 2 Kilo Heavy, ready for departure at runway 34 right, departing east. India First 1, contact Bahrain Center on 127.0.
Hamid Tower, November 776 Alpha Lima, ready for departure at runway 34 left, departing north.
Contacting Bahrain Center on 127.0, India First 1. Qatari 2 Kilo Heavy, line up and wait runway 34 right. Qatari 1 Alpha, line 110 at 6, number 2, runway 34 right, cleared to land. Line up and wait runway 34 right, Qatari 2 Kilo Heavy.
Number 2, cleared to land, runway 34 right, Qatari 1 Alpha.
Qatari 452 India Golf Heavy, is on final runway 34 right. Alpha Papa Tango Echo Mike, exit runway when able, contact ground on the taxiway. Qatari 452 India Golf Heavy, Roger. Cathay 831 Victor Alpha, request frequency change. Cathay 831 Victor Alpha, exit runway when able, contact ground on the taxiway. Wilco, Cathay 831 Victor Alpha. Wilco, Alpha Papa Tango Echo Mike. Qatari 452 India Golf Heavy, go around, fly runway heading runway 34 right.
Hamid Tower, Qatari 59, ready for departure at runway 34 left, departing west.
Qatari 59, hold short of runway 34 left.
Holding short runway 34 left, Qatari 59.
Going around, fly runway heading runway 34 right, Qatari 452 India Golf Heavy. Qatari 2 Kilo Heavy, line 110 at 6, runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff. Qatari 59, line up and wait runway 34 left. Air India 152, line up and wait runway 34 right.
Line up and wait runway 34 right, Air India 152.
Hamad Tower, Qatari 805 Golf Golf, inbound on the ILS runway 34 right. Qatari 805 Golf Golf, line 110 at 6, number 2, runway 34 right, cleared to land. Number 2, clear to land, runway 34 right, Qatari 805 Golf Golf. Qatari 452 India Golf Heavy, contact Doha radar on 121.1. Contacting Doha radar on 121.1, Qatar. Air India 152, line 110 at 6, runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff, fly runway heading in.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 34 right, Air India 152.
Holding short runway 34 left, 4 Oscar Mike Alpha November. Hamid Tower, 17712, ready for departure at runway 34 right, remaining in the pattern. Philippines 712, hold short of runway 34 right.
Hamid Tower, Qatari 148 Charlie Romeo is 25 nautical miles to the south at 4,000 feet, inbound for landing, requesting runway 34 left. Holding short runway 34 right, Philippines 712.
Qatari 2 Kilo Heavy, thank you, good day.
Hamid Tower, Qatari 451 Victor Alpha Heavy, inbound on the ILS run. Contacting Bahrain Center on 127.0, Air India 152. Qatari 6297 Super, turn left heading 160, descend and maintain 11,000. Qatari 001 Golf Lima Heavy, turn right heading 170, descend and maintain 11,000.
Turn right heading 170, descend and maintain 11,000, Qatari 001 Golf Lima Heavy.
Turn left heading 160, descend and maintain 11,000, Qatari 6297 Super.
Air India 152 is 5 nautical miles north of Hamid International at 4,700 feet, requesting visual approach runway 34 right at Hamid International.
Qatari 740 Mike Zulu Heavy, requesting descent via Higher 1 Romeo arrival.
Turn right heading 250, Qatari 10 Kilo Echo. Qatari is 920, turn left heading 250.
India approach 1, requesting climb to flight level 350.
Qatari 176 Victor Alpha Heavy, turn left heading 070. Turn left heading 250, Qatari is 920. Seabird 123 Heavy, turn left heading 150.
Turn left heading 070, Qatari 176 Victor Alpha Heavy.
Qatari 992 Heavy, turn left heading 330. Indonesia 218, request frequency change.
Turn right heading 190, Qatari 5 Victor Alpha Heavy.
Indonesia 2, Bahrain Center, Air India 152, with you at 9,400.
Bahrain Center, Qatari 634, with you at 31,600. Bahrain Center, Qatari 634, with you at 31,600.
Qatari 045 Victor Alpha Heavy, turn right heading 240.
Bahrain Center, Qatari 634, with you at 31,600.
Turn right heading 240, Qatari 045 Victor Alpha Heavy.
Bahrain Center, 4 Oscar Mike Alpha November, with you at 700. Bahrain Center, Qatari 706 Heavy, with you at 17,600. Qatari 634 is 3 nautical miles north of King Fahd at 31,100 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 34 left at Hamad International.
Qatari 6 Victor Alpha Heavy, turn left heading 300. Seabird 127, turn left heading 250.
Turn left heading 250, Seabird 127.
Seabird 123 Heavy, turn left heading 070.
Turn left heading 070, Seabird 123 Heavy. Turn right heading 340, Qatari 10 Kilo Echo. Qatari 327 Victor Alpha Heavy, request frequency change.
Qatari 837 Romeo Alpha Super is 19 nautical miles northwest of Arzana at 23,300 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 34 left at Hamid International. Qatari 6 Victor Alpha Heavy, turn left heading 280. Qatari 5 Victor Alpha Heavy, turn right heading 230. Qatari is 920, turn left heading 150. Gulf Air 206, contact Doha Director on 121.12. Turn left heading 150, Qatari is 920. Qatari 176 Victor Alpha Heavy, contacting Doha Director on 121.12, Gulf Air 206. Air India 152 is 13 nautical miles northeast of Hamid International at 11,000 feet, requesting visual approach any runway at Hamid International.
Gulf Air 206, expect vectors for the ILS approach runway 34 left at Hamad International. Qatari 176 Victor Alpha Heavy, expect vectors for the ILS approach runway 34 left at Hamad International.
Doha Director, Air India 152, with you at 11,000.
Air India 152, contact Bahrain Center.
Contacting Doha Director, Air India 152, with you at 11,000.
Qatari 007.
Bahrain Center, Air India 152, with you at 11,000.
Turn left heading 070, Qatari 702 Heavy.
4 Oscar Mike Alpha November, radar contact. Alpha 6 Uniform Kilo Lima, radar contact. Air India 152, radar contact.
Qatari 6 Hotel Juliet, requesting ILS approach any runway at Hamad International.
Qatari 8920. Air India 152 is 9 nautical miles east of Hamad International at 11,000 feet, requesting visual approach runway 34 right at Hamad International. Turkish 690, turn right heading 250.
Qatari 177 Victor Alpha Super is 26 nautical miles north of Qatar at 35,300 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 34 left at Hamad International.
Contacting Doha Director on 121.12, Qatari 8920. Qatari 018 Golf Lima Heavy, turn left heading 07. Air India 152, request, stand by, Air India 152. Qatari 5 Victor Alpha Heavy, Air India 152, requesting descent to 5,000.
Turn right heading 350, Qatari 5 Victor Alpha Heavy.
Turn left heading 050, Qatari 018 Golf Lima Heavy.
Qatari 992 Heavy, turn left heading 100. Speedbird 127, contact Doha Director on 121.12. Turn left heading 100, Qatari 992 Heavy. Contacting Doha Director on 121.12, Speedbird 127. Qatari 6 Victor Alpha Heavy, turn left heading 240, descend and maintain 7,000.
Turn left heading 240, descend and maintain 7,000, Qatari 6 Victor Alpha Heavy.
Qatari 6 Air India 152, requesting descent to 5,500.
Bahrain Center, Arabia 1830, review at 13,000.
Qatari 018 Golf Lima Heavy, reduce speed to 210 knots.
Reduce speed to 210 knots, Qatari 018 Golf Lima Heavy.
Qatari 063 Victor Alpha Heavy, turn left heading 180. Emirates 177 Victor Alpha Heavy, turn right heading 260. Bahrain Center, Qatar Cargo 965 Heavy, review at 2,400.
Turn left heading 180, Qatari 063 Victor Alpha Heavy.
Qatari 992 Heavy, turn left heading 070. Qatari 6 Victor Alpha Heavy, turn right heading 260. Turn left heading 070, Qatari 992 Heavy. Qatari 001 Golf Lima Heavy, turn left heading 060.
Turn right heading 260, Qatari 6 Victor Alpha Heavy.
Turn right heading 260, Emirates 177 Victor Alpha Heavy. Bahrain Center, Air India 152, review at 10,300.
Qatari 634 is 8 nautical miles southwest of Sheikh Isa at 22,300 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 34 left at Hamad International.
Qatari 702 Heavy, turn right heading 160. Contacting Doha Director on 121.12, Qatari 992 Heavy.
Turn left heading 070, Qatari 706 Heavy.
Turn right heading 160, Qatari 702 Heavy. Qatar Cargo 965 Heavy, proceed on course to Hong Kong. Air India 152 is 20 nautical miles southeast of Hamad International at 9,700 feet, requesting visual approach any runway.
Air India 152, turn left heading 070, descend and maintain 8,000.
Turn left heading 070, descend and maintain 8,000, Air India 152.
Qatari 369 India November Heavy, turn left heading 160.
Turn left heading 160, Qatar 369 India November Heavy.
Qatari 3255, turn left heading 160.
Turn left heading 160, Qatari 3255.
Sky Dubai 739, turn left heading 330. Sky Dubai 739, turn left heading 310. Qatari 3255, reduce speed to 200 knots.
Turn left heading 310, Sky Dubai 73.
Air India 152, expect vectors for the ILS approach runway 34 left at Hamad International.
Roger, Air India 152.
Qatari 18, turn right heading 310, maintain 3000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 34 right approach.
Turn right heading 280, descend and maintain 7000, Victor Tango Alpha Romeo Papa.
Turn left heading 270, Qatari 837 Romeo Alpha Super.
Qatari 837 Romeo Alpha Super, turn left heading 25.
Doha approach, Air India 152, with you at 8000.
Air India 152, turn left heading 360. November 14 Juliet Echo, turn right heading 320.
Reduce speed to turn left heading 360, Air India 152.
Reduce speed to 190 knots, Qatari 369 India November Heavy. Japan Air 59 Heavy, increase speed to 190 knots. Qatari 18, maintain 170 knots until 5 mile final. Qatari 18, correction, stand by.
Increase speed to 190 knots, Japan Air 59 Heavy.
Qatari 18, maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final. Maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final, Qatari 18. Papa Hotel November Yankee Bravo Heavy, turn right heading 230, descend and maintain 4000. Papa Hotel November Yankee Bravo Heavy, expect vectors for the ILS approach runway 34 left at Hamad International.
Roger, Papa Hotel November Yankee Bravo Heavy. Doha approach, Air India 15.
Air India 152, turn right heading 010.
Doha approach, Qatari 41. Turn right heading 010, Air India 152.
Qatari 4 Alpha, turn right heading 250.
Turn left heading 280, descend and maintain 6000, Qatari 41 X-ray Heavy.
Japan Air 59 Heavy, contact Hamad Tower on 118.52. Qatari 18, contact Hamad Tower on 118.52. Qatari 4 Alpha, turn right heading 250.
Contacting Hamad Tower on 118.52, Japan Air 59 Heavy.
Papa Hotel November Yankee Bravo Heavy, please follow instructions or you will be reported. Qatari 4357, descend and maintain 6000. Qatari 369 India November Heavy, turn right heading 310, maintain 3000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 34 right approach. Qatari 369 India November Heavy, maintain 180, Air India 152, descend and maintain 7000.
Descend and maintain 4000, Sky Dubai 739. Descend and maintain 7000, Air India 152.
Qatari 167 India November Heavy, turn right heading 250.
Turn right heading 250, Qatari 167 India November Heavy.
Qatari 167 India November Heavy, reduce speed to 200 knots.
Reduce speed to 200 knots, Qatari 167 India November Heavy.
Qatari 4357, reduce speed to 220 knots.
Reduce speed to 220 knots, Qatari 4357.
Qatari 369 India November Heavy, please follow instructions. Qatari 369 India November Heavy, you aligned with the wrong runway. Please check runway assignment. Qatari 369 India November Heavy, correction, stand by. Qatari 369 India November Heavy, thank you. Qatari 369 India November Heavy, contact Hamad Tower on 118.52. Qatari 4 Alpha, maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final.
Maintain 180 knots until 6 miles.
Air India 152, turn left heading 340.
Descend and maintain 3000, Qatari 837 Romeo Alpha Super. Turn left heading 340, Air India 152.
Qatari 837 Romeo Alpha Super, turn right heading 250.
Executing missed approach, turn right heading 040, climb and maintain 5000, Japan Air 59 Heavy.
Qatari 167 India November Heavy, please expedite altitude change.
Turn right heading 250, Qatari 837 Romeo Alpha Super.
Etihad 669, turn left heading 120. Papa Hotel November Yankee Bravo Heavy, please expedite altitude change. Qatari 837 Romeo Alpha Super, turn right heading 250.
Turn right heading 250, Qatari 837 Romeo Alpha Super.
Qatari 837 Romeo Alpha Super, increase speed to 190 knots.
Increase speed to 190 knots, Qatari 837 Romeo Alpha Super.
Japan Air 59 Heavy, turn left heading 030. Qatari 167 India November Heavy, turn right heading 310, maintain 3000 until established on the local. Air India 152, reduce speed to 220 knots. Qatari 435.
Reduce speed to 220 knots, Air India 152. Reduce speed to 210 knots, Qatari 4357.
Sky Dubai 739, reduce speed to 210 knots.
Reduce speed to 210 knots, Sky Dubai 739.
Etihad 669, turn right heading 180. Japan Air 59 Heavy, turn right heading 130.
Turn left heading 250, descend and maintain 5000, Air India 152.
Qatari 3255, turn right heading 240. Qatari 3255, turn right heading 240.
Descend and maintain 4000, Japan Air 59 Heavy.
Turn right heading 240, Qatari 3255.
Japan Air 59 Heavy, reduce speed to 220 knots. Etihad 669, turn left heading 160.
Reduce speed to 220 knots, Japan Air 59 Heavy.
Turn left heading 160, Etihad 669.
Qatari 167 India November Heavy, maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final. Qatari 41 X-ray Heavy, turn right heading 340.
Turn right heading 340, Qatari 41 X-ray Heavy.
Qatari 167 India November Heavy, contact Hamad Tower on 118.52.
Turn right heading 310, maintain 3000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 34 right, Qatari 837 Romeo Alpha Super. I'm sorry, Papa Hotel November Yankee Bravo Heavy.
Qatari 837 Romeo Alpha Super, maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final.
Turn right heading 160, Japan Air 59 Heavy.
Turn right heading 270, Air India 152, turn left heading 160. Papa Hotel November Yankee Bravo Heavy, please follow instructions.
Turn left heading 160, Air India 152.
Air India 152, descend and maintain 4000. Qatari 4357, descend and maintain 4000.
Roger, Qatari 1007 Heavy. Descend and maintain 4000, Qatari 4357. Descend and maintain 4000, Air India 152.
November 14 Juliet Echo, reduce speed to 210 knots. Victor Tango Alpha Romeo Papa, reduce speed to 210 knots.
Reduce speed to 210 knots, November 14 Juliet Echo.
Papa Hotel November Yankee Bravo Heavy, turn right heading 290. Qatari 41 X-Ray Heavy, reduce speed to 220 knots.
Reduce speed to 210 knots, Victor Tango Alpha Romeo Papa.
Turn right heading 290, Papa Hotel November Yankee Bravo Heavy. Reduce speed to 220 knots, Qatari 41 X-Ray Heavy.
Turn right heading 310, maintain 3000 until established. Air India 152, reduce speed to 210 knots. Sky Dubai 739, increase speed to 2. Air India 152, descending.
Descend and maintain 3000, Air India 152.
Descend and maintain 3000, Japan Air 59 Heavy.
November 14 Juliet Echo, descend and maintain 4000. Qatari 1007 Heavy, turn right heading 300.
Descend and maintain 3000, Qatari 4357. Descend and maintain 4000, November 14 Juliet Echo. Turn right heading 300, Qatari 1007 Heavy.
Etihad 669, turn right heading 250. Papa Hotel November Yankee Bravo Heavy, turn left heading 250. Qatari 3255, contact Hamad Tower on 118.52. Contacting Hamad Tower on 118.52, Qatari 3255.
Qatari 177 Victor Alpha Super is 4 nautical miles northeast of Arzana at 14,000 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 34 left at Hamad International.
Papa Hotel November Yankee Bravo Heavy, reduce speed to 200 knots. Qatari 177 Victor Alpha Super, turn left heading 280, descend and maintain 6000.
Turn left heading 280, descend and maintain 6000, Qatari 177 Victor Alpha Super.
Papa Hotel November Yankee Bravo Heavy, turn right heading 310, descend and maintain 3000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 34 left approach.
Turn right heading 310, descend and maintain 3000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 34 left, Papa Hotel November Yankee Bravo Heavy.
Papa Hotel November Yankee Bravo Heavy, turn right heading 360, descend and maintain 3000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 34 left approach. November 14 Juliet Echo, turn left heading 150. November 14 Juliet Echo, turn left heading 160.
Turn left heading 160, November 14 Juliet Echo.
Qatari 624 Super, turn right heading 300. Sky Dubai 739, turn right heading 310, maintain 3000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 34 right approach. Etihad 669, turn right heading 310, maintain 3000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 34 right approach.
Turn right heading 3. Doha approach, Air India 152, with you.
Air India 152, avoid sending duplicate messages. Etihad 669, maintain present speed. Qatari 1007 Heavy, turn right heading 010.
maintain present speed, Etihad 669.
Sky Dubai 739, contact Hamad Tower on 118.52. Contacting Bahrain Center on 127.0, Turkish 1985.
Turn right heading 010, Qatari 1007 heavy.
Turn right heading 250, Japan Air 59 heavy.
Turn right heading 350, maintain 3000 until established on the localizer, clear ILS runway 34 right, 80. Turn right heading 250, Air India 152.
Qatar 624 Super, turn right heading 340. Air India 152, please follow instructions.
Turn left heading 340, Qatari 1007 heavy.
Papa Hotel November Yankee Bravo Heavy, please follow instructions or you will be reported. Papa Hotel November Yankee Bravo Heavy, you are aligned with the wrong runway. Please check runway assignment. Japan Air 59 Heavy, turn right heading 310, maintain 3000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 34 right approach.
Turn right heading 310, maintain 3000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 34 right, Japan Air 59 heavy.
Papa Hotel November Yankee Bravo Heavy, contact Hamad Tower on 118.52.
Doha approach, Qatari 3255, with you at 1200.
Japan Air 59 Heavy, reduce speed to 190 knots.
Contacting Hamad Tower on 118.52, Papa Hotel November Yankee Bravo Heavy. Executing list approach, turn right heading 010, climb and maintain 5000, Qatari 3255. Contacting Bahrain Center on 127.0, Asiana 711.
Japan Air 59 Heavy, maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final.
Maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final, Japan Air 59 heavy.
Qatar 416 Victor Alpha Super, turn right heading 280, descend and maintain 6000. Qatar 177 Victor Alpha Super, turn right heading 310.
Turn right heading 280, descend and maintain 6000, Qatari 416 Victor Alpha Super.
Etihad 669, maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final. Air India 152, turn right heading 310, maintain 3000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 34 left approach. Japan Air 59 Heavy, maintain 170.
Turn right heading 310, maintain 3000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 34 left, Air India.
Air India 152, maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final. Qatar 3255, turn right heading 020.
Maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final, Air India 152.
Japan Air 59 Heavy, contact Hamad Tower on 118.52.
Contacting Hamad Tower on 118.52, Etihad 669.
Contacting Hamad Tower on 118.52, Japan Air 59 heavy.
Qatar 4357, reduce speed to 190 knots.
Reduce speed to 190 knots, Qatari 4357.
Qatar 177 Victor Alpha Super, turn right heading 340.
Turn right heading 340, Qatari 177 Victor Alpha Super.
November 14 Juliet Echo, turn right heading 250. Qatar 3255, turn right heading 130.
Turn right heading 250, November 14 Juliet Echo. Turn right heading 130, Qatari 3255.
Qatar 1007 Heavy, descend and maintain 4000. Qatar 416 Victor Alpha Super, turn right heading 300.
Descend and maintain 4000, Qatari 1007 Heavy.
November 14 Juliet Echo, turn right heading 250.
Turn right heading 300, Qatari 416 Victor Alpha Super.
Qatari 3255, reduce speed to 200 knots. Lufthansa 13 Lima Echo Heavy, turn left heading 160.
Turn.
Air India 152. Air India 152, turn right heading 010, maintain 3000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 34 right approach. Victor Tango Alpha Romeo Air India 152, I'm sorry.
Victor Tango Alpha Romeo Papa is 19 nautical miles southeast of Hamid International at 3,000 feet, requesting ILS approach any runway at Hamid International.
Victor Tango Alpha Romeo Papa, turn right heading 250. Air India 152, you're aligned with the wrong runway. Please check runway assignment.
Contacting Bahrain Airport in sight, Air India 152.
Turn right heading 160, Lufthansa 13 Lima Echo Heavy.
Victor Tango Alpha Romeo Papa, reduce speed to 190 knots.
Reduce speed to 190 knots, Victor Tango Alpha Romeo.
Air India 152, contact Hamad Tower on 118.52.
Contacting Hamid Tower on 118.52, Air India 152.
November 14 Juliet Echo, maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final. Air China 986 Victor Alpha, hold short of runway 34 left.
Holding short runway 34 left, Air China 986 Victor Alpha. Hamad Tower, Qatari 4357. Hamid Tower, Air India 152 is 9 nautical miles to the south of
Air India 152, wind 120 at 5, number 2, runway 34 right, cleared to land.
Number 3, cleared to land, runway 34 right, Qatari 4357.
Qatari 634, go around, fly runway heading runway 34 left.
Going around, fly runway heading runway 34 left, Qatari 634. Number 2, cleared to land, runway 34 right, Air India 152.
Stall.
Hamid Tower, Qatari 045 Victor Alpha Heavy, inbound on the ILS runway 34 left.
Stall.
Qatari 045 Victor Alpha Heavy, wind 120 at 5, number 2, runway 34 left, cleared to land.
2,500.
Number 2, cleared to land, runway 34 left, Qatari 045 Victor Alpha Heavy. Hamid Tower, November 14 Juliet Echo is 13 nautical miles to the south at 3,000 feet, inbound for landing.
Qatari 045 Victor Alpha Heavy, maintain 160 knots until 4 mile final. November 14 Juliet Echo, wind 120 at 5, number 3, runway 34 right,
400.
cleared to land.
Maintain 160 knots until 4 mile final, Qatari 045 Victor Alpha Heavy.
Air India 152,
500.
go around, fly runway heading runway 34 right.
300. 200. 100.
Going
40.
around, fly runway heading runway 34 right, Air India 152.